Mic check, mic check. All right. Oh, uh, that should be good. Hopefully. Wait, it's there. Should be right here. Um, I don't know how big that is. Flipping A. Seems relatively small. All right, lock it. Overblast. So going into it, we have this opening gap here, and another thing I saw while we're having this opening gap was that there's no manipulation at all to the upside. So when Asian kind of just dumps, we have these highs up here, don't manipulate at all, and London dumps. And we don't want to manipulate London highs. That just means New York will love to take those out. So overall bias was very bullish. Um, we what's 955. Pre-market, we invalidate 15-minute gap. We then respect the 5-minute gap, but none of this really matters. I want to see some sort of manipulation. Price dumps like usual. Dumps again. And dumps again. So first 15 minutes, we're just sitting there watching. I wanted to see maybe an SMT off these lows, but we didn't get that. We then were just kind of going down. There's not a whole lot. And I don't know if I don't know if I would count this as a 5-minute gap. I mean, it is, but it's more of the. I feel like mm, I think I would count it as one of my 5 to 15-minute confluences. Now looking back at it, however, during the time I didn't really count it. We see some moves up. We then invalidate this gap while tapping into that gap. Although in Mickey we did not. And if I would have counted the 15-minute gap or 5-minute gap on the left side, I then could have gone to the 1 minute and found an entry. Would have been steps in. Probably here. I entered a little bit later, or off one of these invalidation points. But I definitely would want to solve some sort of retrace to put my stop below the low. Although when we're moving through gap, I think it's better to take off the invalidation because then I'm just entering so much higher. So I think it would have been better to put it beneath or enter off an invalidation on the 1 minute. But then you saw price invalidate this, and then I'm like, okay, well now I'm willing to enter because we achieved 5 to 15-minute confidences. And we make that. Price jumped up, then I'm like, well, we'll see if we get some sort of down candle. We do, then I enter around this area. Price kind of just stays around here. And then we end up booming, but MQ was still not out of this gap, and we had a 5-minute SMT. And usually, or always, I close off a 5-minute SMT. And from what I've done, it's usually worked out in my favor more often than not. So this time I did that as well. And so I closed here for like about this thing is $191, so $200 here just because this retrace was so low. Like I closed once the 5-minute closed, so it was all the way down here. So it was like well, it was a little more than that. It was like a 0.6, and that should have been the 1 to like 1.4 or more. However, I think now looking back on it, with price then going and proceeding uppity, we go to the 1 hour, mark these out. price, how with it not manipulating London or Asian highs, it definitely wanted to get there, and with us not hitting our take profit, hit our 5 minute, which was our first one for 1 to 1, and then hourly. Um, I think that was just a retrace compared to if it would have hit this and then had the 5 minute ST. Yeah, definitely get out. But I think what I'm gonna do now, after seeing today, is if it doesn't hit the hourly, but just hits the 5 minute, I will have stops just beneath the lowest or the nearest gap, like this BPR. So I'll just make my stop like there and let it run. And from now on, that's what I'll do, is in the trading plan. Price then proceeds just to go up and then chop around for a little bit, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, chops around and then goes up against it. Overall, not a bad day. Could have definitely been. I would have hit here then left two. Yeah, it could have easily been like a 600-700 day. Not even a joke. Uh, but yeah, but I can't. I stuck to my strategy, which is honestly more important than making the money. Which I think something that I didn't realize was I was more money focused rather than process focused. But now I think I'm definitely switched that. And I'm process focused now. That means I can switch my strategy after I can refine this, like make it better after I win or lose, or say I win but could have won more, or I lost and should have lost less. I can then refine my strategy, and because I followed my process that time, that means when I refine it, I will follow it when it's better. So now it's just a matter of time until I become profitable because it's just I'm following my strategy. My strategy is developing and getting better each and every day. So mentality, like just mental wise, I love where I'm at right now, and I think I'm going to continue to grow and continue to become more profitable. Currently up, I need 3,000 to pass. I'm up 600, a little over 600, I think. News is probably not coming out tomorrow. No, we don't have anything tomorrow or today. Tomorrow, we don't have anything tomorrow. Thursday we have stuff which probably won't come out, and then Friday we don't have anything. So today, this week is um, not much of high impact news. So good trading week. With it nearing that, I guess it's middle, but I'm definitely gonna get more risky within like the last like week and a half that I have with the funded. There's no reason not to. And yeah, biggest thing is I need to look any 5 to 15 minute confluence. I guess there's no order block or anything. There, yeah, not really anything. There's just that fair value gap that I miss, and I need to. No, it just lagged like crazy. What the heck? All right, hopefully this isn't super laggy for you guys, or hasn't been. Um, but yeah, I just need to look for more confluences, but overall not bad. I'll continue to find my strategy, and I will make a trade recap tomorrow. Oh, hopefully that maybe a quick video with all that lagginess and whatever that red thing was. So yes, tomorrow.